Hey everyone, I am here at the Boy Scout camp, which I'll send a picture of in just a second here, and we're just getting ready to walk in on the approach trail. We're getting ready to do the North Country Trail, which is going to be about a 12.6 mile day today. Me and Kava, it should be pretty good weather. Starting out cold, it's a little chilly. I should probably bring a jacket, but they always say be bold, start cold. You'll warm up as you start walking. But here we are, we're getting ready to head in. Let me see if I can get a little bit of a picture here. It's hard to do with the camera going back the other way, but let's see. Oh, there we are. There we are. We're right back there. We're going right up in there. So looks like it's going to be a great day for hiking. Hey everyone, we're still on the approach trail, just coming in, but these are the blazes we're getting ready to follow. It's always the white ones, or generally white. Anyway, this is where we're going to hike. We're going to get to the North Country Trail yet, and we should be coming up on it here pretty close. But there's a nice little ridge walk that goes right up next to the water. I'll show you some pictures of that a little later on. Here we go. Just as I said something about it, I came right up on it. It's actually only a couple hundred yards to get to these, but we're going to go left, which is that direction right there, and then we're going to turn around and go back there. This crosses over the white trail, which you can kind of see on that tree back over there. But yeah, this is the trail that goes through the North Country Trail. We finally met it. It's not that far off the main road here. Hey everyone, here we are. We're coming up on that little bit of a ridge walk that I talked about. It goes right next to the flat river, and just the scenery is absolutely beautiful. Let me see if I can zoom in up into that little cove there. I don't know if you can actually see it through the trees or not, but it's actually beautiful up in there. Makes you want to get a boat out and go for a ride. We are walking up the ridge. Kava's pretty excited. He's running ahead. He usually settles down a little bit once we get into this. But the trail is pretty sharp through here. It gets a little steeper as we get up a little closer to the top of the hill. I'll see if I can't get a good view of the field that we get a good look at. It's coming up here pretty soon. Let me see what this will do. We have our first mile in. Here's what we're looking at so far. This is our first mile. Really lots of color out here that's probably not showing up all that well. Whoops, probably going the wrong way. That's not cool. Mile number 1, down in the books. Hey, as you can see, we got a little bit of a road walk on this whole section that I'm doing. It's actually just 6.3 miles for a total of 12.6. So I got to go all the way down to the corner. You might be able to see it way back in there. I got a little left-hand turn sign, and that's where I'll go right back into the woods again. So it's a pretty short section to actually road walk on. But it's a beautiful day. The leaves are all changing colors. It's not that hot yet, but I can feel it warming up pretty quick. It's supposed to be a high of 77 degrees. So we'll see. I may have to get some water here pretty soon, and we're working on mile 2. Hey, here we are in some kind of a little maple grove. It's a small maple grove that we're getting to walk through here, and some of the color is really starting to come to life pretty good. You can see that it kind of goes for a little ways. These little patches of maple are just absolutely beautiful. Maple's almost always the first ones to change in the fall, and when they start to bring the color out, they really look pretty beautiful. I'm kind of winded now. I just came up a little hill, so these are sitting on top. One of the good things about fall is it always makes you want to look up. So we'll walk down here and catch up with Kava, who's always out front. Hopefully I can get you a couple more treetops here, but absolutely, maples are absolutely one of my favorites for color because there's so many different colors that you can find in all these trees. But this little top of the ridge gift is really Absolutely beautiful up through here. Probably not going to be as sharp as with my naked eye, but the color is definitely showing up. And within the next couple of days, it's probably going to be at peak for just this little section of woods through here. Just walking underneath them. Gotta be careful because I just want to keep my head up. I don't want to see where I'm walking. A good chance of walking off the trail and something as beautiful as a section as this. But here, let me do a 360. Hey, mile number 3. We are at number 3. I'm in a little bit of a red pine plantation. It's probably a little more up this way. You can see all the straight trees just straight up and down, but I don't know, maybe this is not a good representation of it, but actually here's a red pine right behind me there. Right there. Yes. Here's a really nice cleared out section of trail. It's actually pretty nice. There's a lot of oak trees in this, and the leaves and the nuts can be kind of acidic to the ground and cause not much grass to grow. The leaves actually don't break down very well, and when they do, like I say, there's a lot of acid in them, so it kind of clears a nice little forest path underneath, under the canopy of a tree. So makes for easy walking when you come up on some oak trees like this. A kava bean. This is my kava bean snap. Sometimes it's hard to believe that this little oak tree will someday be one of the big, massive trees in this forest. I'll have to get a picture of one of the giant oaks that are along the trail here, but absolutely beautiful. These trees, I believe, are white oak. I'm not 100% sure on that. Here's a nice little stand of hickory. You gotta love the color that comes out with these hickory trees. It's a bright, bright yellow. Super pretty. Just off the trail a little bit, so if anybody wanted to kind of come out here and spend a day or two, there's this nice little sandy area. You could probably take your tent and mold the floor any way you wanted to. There's a couple fire rings here too, so looks like it might be a pretty popular spot when the hunters come out. Hey everyone, we are at mile number 4. That's right, we're doing mile number 4. We'll be on the road walk here pretty soon. It's just at the bottom of the hill. It's a little bit longer than the last road walk, which was probably a quarter mile. This one is probably a half a mile, or maybe 3/4 of a mile. There is a place to get water for Kava, especially for him to soak his feet and cool down a little bit before we get to the final place that we're going to. I'll go ahead and let you see what we're looking at here. Let's see if I can turn the camera while I'm... No, I can't do that. Anyway, here's some more of the yellow stuff. Okay, here's part of the road walk, and we are now at mile number... That's right, number 5. Hey everyone, we're now at mile number 6. We only have about, I think 3/10 of a mile. I'm not exactly sure, but I gotta double check the mileage on this one because I am not 100% positive. I am only doing 6.3 one way, so we'll see. Anyway, here we are at the number 6 mile. So here's a little bit of what's around me. Hey everyone, remember the little oak tree I was talking about? Here is a giant oak tree. It's got to be a couple hundred years old. Okay, we're getting close to the river again, and this tells me that I'm getting near the end of the first leg of this trip. Water's pretty clear, actually, and it's probably only ankle to knee deep. Kava can't wait to jump in. Let's take a look down this way. Wow, it's pretty. It's a great day to be out here. It's a little warm for me, but I don't know. This is pretty nice. Really nice view of the river. I don't think you can see them, but way back in the middle of the screen there are some Canadian geese over on the other side there. You can barely see them back there, but wow. What a beautiful view of the river. I get to walk this for a little ways. Here, I'll take you with me. And here we are at our final resting place. This is where I'm going to make some lunch and probably shoot some video of what I use to make lunch with and what I'm eating. But it's just a couple little places past here. Here's where we'll sit and have our lunch at the picnic table. And over there's where Kava will go for a swim. He loves to get in the water, and he's actually pulling me pretty fast to get there right now because he can't wait to get his feet wet. Anyway, here we are, and this is the section that we've been hiking towards. And this is what makes it all a great walk for Kava. a beautiful little field out there. I'm walking the ridge right above the river, and this is a beautiful little field. It's just got the sun still sitting on it. Fantastic. And we are at 12 miles now. Okay, we've made it back out. We've done our 12.6 today. In the background you can see Kava, Kava in the Boy Scout camp right over, whoops, right over that way. He's back there waiting for me to get him to the car so we can get some water. We didn't have any water on the way back. I know I should have brought 3 jugs instead of just 2. But anyway, you live and learn. Summary though, saw a lot of wild turkeys, saw a whole big group of them together. We had a deer walk right up to us, probably within 25-30 feet, stand there and look at us, turn around and run away. We saw a hawk flying over top, and a turkey buzzard, which are getting ready to migrate south. At least that's what my sister says. They do migrate. Anyway, it's been a good hike. And like I said before, this completes my 100 miles this year on the North Country Trail, which I'm extremely happy of. This will be the 2nd year in a row. Now I got to get another 100 miles that I'm working on for Parkinson's because of a guy that I know. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye.